Okay, so this one is the Mittens card. My base is brown, just because that's what I had cut. So you'll have, here's the card base. It's another Easel card. Here's your mat. This is the embossed pine cones, kind of shimmery. You'll have one of those. You'll have 2 mittens already stitched. A candy cane. You should have 6 marshmallows. I think I only cut myself 4, but I gave you 6. A tree and a star, a mug, and a sentiment, if I can get a hold of it. So this one, the base is kind of really the same premise for all of them. So fold it in half, and then fold this piece backwards on itself. Just like we did with the penguin, we're gonna attach our mat to just this piece only, and then that way it can become that easel piece. So always start with your mat once you've folded your base. So there's my mat. Again, because this is embossed, that texture, you want to just make sure you get some good glue on there. So we're gonna do like this, try to get it right to the edges. Living like a drunk monkey here today. So that's there. And again, same thing, we just want to line it up, give it a bit of that border, have a press down. On the gold, I would just say, like, be a little bit careful. The gold foil is not super forgiving. If you get glue on it, you definitely will see it. It doesn't really matter, but you will notice it. So next you're gonna have a mug. It is in 2 pieces. It's super simple to put together. I just put 4 foam squares on this piece and then lined it up. Just by lining it up with these top pieces, these corners, line up your corners, and the rest will kind of just line itself up. Again, doesn't have to be perfect, nothing is. This one I'm not gonna pop. I'm gonna glue the mug itself flat, just because it already has dimension with that front piece being popped up anyways. So with this, add our glue, and I want it sort of centered but higher up, I guess, so a little bit higher than center, and then just give it a quick little push down, and then you kind of can decide how you want to do it. So the mittens would go like that, sort of like holding the mug, and these little pieces, they really can go in however you want. Now the tree and the star are part of what's going to hold our easel piece up, so we're not going to attach those to the mug. I'm just going to glue these in just a little bit. So again, like, you can glue actually the whole back of the candy cane, because then you know it's secure. I'm going to put mine like this. I like it kind of sticking out. It's sort of exciting. Then we've got the marshmallows. Now, if you don't have long tweezers, which you might not, regular tweezers work great for stuff like this. Especially if you have nails, you can use the tweezers to put your stuff in. So here's this marshmallow. I don't want to play with it, so I'm just gonna stick it in with my tweezers, because I'm sure I'll get frustrated if I'm messing around. Oh, I have 5 marshmallows. And same thing here, give it a little glue. I kind of like the idea of just kind of piling them up a little bit like that. And we're gonna do, you don't have to use all 6. If you want to put a lot of marshmallows, you absolutely can. You don't have do, and really you can orient them whatever way you want. I'll bring it closer to the camera once I have all my marshmallows attached, just so you can see them. It's kind of hard when it's white on white. In person, you can definitely tell that there's marshmallows there, but on the camera, I know sometimes stuff doesn't pick up as well. So here we're gonna maybe, I think I'll keep mine at 4 marshmallows, but like I said, by all means, if you want to pop a 5th one in there, maybe you could go here. Then you kind of lose the bottom of the candy cane, so it's not really as fun. These do come together pretty quick, which is nice. The mittens, I think I'll pop them up. So with the mittens, we want to put our pop dots strategically, I guess, because of the string. So I've got 3 there. The bigger ones are probably the better choice, but it's really kind of whatever's handy. Whatever you decide is fine. With this, like that, and get your pop dots on your other mitten. I think this is quickly becoming probably my favorite kind of Christmas set of stuff that I have, is these Stitch Miss dies. They're so cute. You can do so many different options with them, which makes it really fun. Every card will look a little different. So that is really the front of the card. So now it's kind of just, where should we put the sentiment? So you can see my little marshmallows there, my mittens. I think I want to put it here. So on the ends of this, I think I'm gonna do a double pop dot, and then I'm gonna just maybe add some glue to the back of it, so that it's popped, but popped on top of the mittens. I think I like that idea. So let's see, we're gonna use maybe our smallest one. So to do the double pop dot, you take your pop dots and you like literally just stick them together, and now it's a double, a little stacked burger of a pop dot, I guess. Now sometimes these aren't super stable, I will warn you, when you do the double stack. Alternatively, don't do the double stack, do a single stack and it will probably be fine. I forgot that I was double stacking because I was talking. So I'm gonna double stack after the fact. So there it is. I might find the double stack is too much and I might have to yank it off. So let's just see. Line it up. I like it there. Oh, it's the perfect amount. So I might not glue it down. The only downside to double stack is obviously, like, you can very clearly see that they're there if you're turning the card sideways, but realistically, if someone's doing that, they're a weirdo, so maybe they need to have some guidance on how to look at a card, I don't know, and we'll just leave it up to them. So here we have our whole front face. Because there's so much gluing and kind of handling on this, you want to build this before you glue your mat to your card. Otherwise, you're probably going to be frustrated and have crafting rage, which is a thing, I assure you. So then once you've got your base built, we're going to just add glue to this top piece, because again, this is sort of the hinge piece, I guess we'll call it. I like to fold it down and get glue on my hands. And then same thing, you kind of just want to try and line it up top to top. Make sure it sits nicely on that base. Give it a good push. Same thing as the last one. You certainly could do it this way. You could just flip your base, glue it that way. So that's I think this one's my favorite, our super cute Mitten card. So for the easel, I wanted to kind of just keep it really simple on the inside and just do a little bit of an easel. So we've got this cute little tree, and we've got this little star. So how do we want to do this? I'm gonna put glue on, I don't know what we'll call it, the star's bottom. And I'm going to, there's my glue, if you can see it, and here's my tree front. So I'm gonna kind of just mess it up, stick it like that, and voila, it's not too terribly messed up. So there's my little tree, and that's gonna be our little easel piece. So it's not super imposing, just something to sort of hold it up. If you find it's kind of plain in here, you can add some more stuff. Stickers are great. Michael's usually has some pretty good little snowflakes and stuff like that. For this, I think I'm gonna just do it centered and right about there. So it's maybe about 1/2 inch up. I do want to stick a little dot kind of near the top for this. So you got your star. The cats are just drawing the place. And then I maybe will use one of the bigger ones. And that's gonna kind of give us a good comfortable easel. So again, we're kind of looking maybe 1/2 inch up here, as centered as possible, and that's it. Stands up beautifully just like that. Again, you know, a pretty quick and easy card. It makes for a nice display. People are usually pretty excited that you've made it. So that's how it looks when it's an easel. And then it folds flat. Again, same thing. This came in an envelope. Should fit right back in that envelope for mailing or gifting. So that's the Mitten card.